So, fun fact about me, I have recently been listening to BBC World News while driving to and from work, and I've actually really enjoyed it. And this is strange for me because I don't typically like listening to the news because it's often depressing and biased. This has gotten me thinking about how maybe politics should be more like BBC. Stay with me, I'm gonna make sense. So basically, I think that the BBC has it right when they try not to promote any particular political agenda. They try to be as unbiased as they can be. Obviously, they're people. I like the fact that they focus on the topic at hand. And I think that this is basically how politics should be. When you come to a debate to talk about an issue, your motive should be the same as reporting news. The purpose should be, number one, to promote understanding, and number two, to come up with a solution. This is not going to happen if you're bashing the other person or analyzing the other person. There's a time and place for that. If you're trying to elect a political leader, someone who will represent you, someone who will make decisions, that is when you need to talk about people's character, and that is really important. However, overall, when you're talking about issues, you need to talk about the issues themselves. These are not sports teams, people. The point is not to win. The way that you win is by coming up with understanding and a solution to the issue. Which brings me to the second thing. I really like the fact that when you have an unbiased reporter, they tend to try to mediate what both people are saying and find common solutions. And I think that that is the point of all debates. The point is not when you find something that you guys agree on to say, yes, we agree on this, but blah, 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 blah. The point is to say, yes, we agree on this, we found something we agree on, let's see how we can move to make a positive change on this issue, this part of the problem that we agree on, and then let's focus on the rest. I think the politics would be a lot more palatable to the general audience if politicians focus more on doing this. It would also be a lot more constructive. I like the focus on understanding that the BBC has. So it doesn't demonize any one group of people. People can believe the same thing for different reasons or different things for the same reasons. They can have similar reasoning, but because of where they grew up or their influences, they might come up with completely different conclusions. Typically, people come to a debate either because, one, most people come to debates because they really believe that what they're saying is true, in which case demonizing them doesn't make any sense. So the point would be to develop understanding, and truth belongs to everyone, so why not have that be the focus? Number two, they have an agenda, or they're trying to be financed by someone else who has an agenda. And in that case, the actual issues don't matter because they're in someone's pocket. When you're talking about should someone be in office, that's when this comes up, and as it should. Or number three, they're a sociopath and they just like playing games, and politics seems like a fun game, because why not make life interesting by making it complicated unnecessarily? Yeah, I think that those are the three reasons, but I think that most people fall into the first category, especially the people who are not the politicians, who are not being funded by huge corporations. Maybe I'm oversimplifying things, but I think that I have made a few good points. They are points that we can, if not change the whole political sphere, we can at least bring them into our everyday debates when we talk to people that we know who have different beliefs than we do. Even understanding someone else's perspective, if you don't agree with it, that is educating yourself on how they think. And by sharing how you think, you are doing the same to the other person. We can learn a lot from the news because I think a lot of our objectives are the same or should be the same. My oil heater is making funny noises and my puppy's chewing on stuff. So I'm going to leave you guys with this food for thought. Let me know what you think. What do you think about watching the news? What do you think about following political debates? Politics can be more like the news. Do you even think that's a logical parallel, a plausible parallel? Do you think the motives should be similar? What do you think about debating things in your own personal life? Just let me know what you guys think in the down bar, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Bye!